Alright guys, we're back with another video today. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like and subscribe so each and every time a new video is dropped, you are notified. And make sure you hit the bell so that you're notified as soon as the video comes out. Alright guys, today's the subject of the day is, do I need carry insurance? I'm gonna get right to it, guys. The resounding answer is yes. I don't care if you have a knife, a gun, a car, a baseball bat, whatever it might be. You need to have self-defense carry. So either you decided to buy a gun, you're thinking about buying a gun, or you're a current gun owner. Either way, in my opinion, you need carry insurance. As soon as you defend yourself, even though you might think it's justified and it might be justified, you are open for prosecution at that point. It's open for interpretation. It can take your whole life savings away. There are two very clear cases of this. In Texas, Joe Horn, who killed two burglars. He was acquitted by a jury, but he lost his entire life savings defending himself and now lives on the couch in his son's home. You also have Billy Coward out of Chicago, who was an employee at Ford, who was in the parking lot after work and ended up shooting two union employees. He was prosecuted. He was later acquitted, lost his job, his whole life savings, everything. Okay, so there are cases out here where this happens. You can be prosecuted. So with that being said, what's your options? There are a lot of options out there, guys. There's a lot of different options for carry insurance. You got USCCA, US Law Shield. You have CCW SHAFE, Second Call Defense, Firearms Legal Protection. All right. We're going to focus on the two biggest ones today because those are the ones that's the most popular and I think has the best benefits. We're going to go with US Law Shield, formerly known as Texas Law Shield, and we're going to talk about USCCA. There are two differences in the two. They have two different benefits. The benefits are a little bit different. All right. So when it comes to coverages, U.S. Law Shield doesn't have any restrictions on how much money they spend to defend you. Okay. It covers civil cases. It covers the criminal case, the civil case, all expenses. It covers the lawyers. It covers all that. Now, what it doesn't cover is civil liability. So if you're sued civilly, so if you're acquitted criminally, but you are still have a civil case ongoing and you're sued civilly, it will get your defense, but it won't cover the actual, if you have something against judgment against you. So say you got a $1 million judgment against you, you're on the hook for that. So that's the one thing. USCCA does cover up to $2 million for civil litigation. Okay. So their coverage is a little bit different. They have $2 million for civil litigation, also $750 a day for lost wages. On the defense side for a criminal case, you have a $250,000 maximum, $50,000 in bond, $6,000 in expenses. Okay, that all comes out of $250,000 total. Okay, so that includes the lawyers. So the $250,000 is one pot. Okay, and that's USCCA. But the one good thing with them is you can choose your lawyer. And that's a big one. You can choose your lawyer, and they also cover you for civil litigation, cases of judgments against you. U.S. Law Shield does not protect you against civil litigation, and you cannot choose your lawyer. So why would you pick one over the other? Well, when it comes down for me, I pick U.S. Law Shield, and just one simple reason: economics. U.S. Law Shield at its lowest plan is $10.95 a month. And that covers you in your state for all criminal and civil defense. All right, no limits. USCCA lowest plan is $24.95 a month or $29.99 annually. Okay, for $24.95 you get the coverage that I stated earlier. Each plan, gold is $24.95, platinum is $34.95, and gold, or silver, or whatever it is $44.95. The only difference in the three plans is the other two higher plans give you training. They certify you for certain trainings, which is issued by them. So I feel like their value is created by themselves. So it's not any real value of going past the lower plan. The good thing about U.S. Law Shield is $10.95 a month, but you can add other services for $2.95 a month. So for $2.95 a month, you can add multi-states so that you're covered in all states. Okay, for $2.95. And for another $2.95, you can cover all minors in your home. So I think that that's a huge, huge advantage for U.S. Law Shield. I couldn't find anywhere on USCCA's website that it covered other states. I looked, I searched, I Googled. I couldn't find anything on if it covered other states. And that's very important for someone who's traveling right now. I'm out of town. So my U.S. Law Shield covers me. All right. Cover me in different states. So that's very important. But for anybody who has a weapon in their home or going to defend their home, it's very important because both of these plans do cover you for any kind of self-defense. It doesn't have to be a firearm. It could have been a car that you use for self-defense, a knife, a stick, a rock. Any kind of self-defense situation is covered. All right, it's not firearms. It's not just for firearm owners, guys. All right. If you're out here, you have weapons, you need to defend yourself, I advise you to go out yourself, get you some insurance, do some research. I'll leave links to all the websites in the bottom of this video. All right. So if you got any questions, feel free to leave in the comments. AF, we're going to move. See you next time.